My jaw just about dropped to the floor when I realized that my very first show of 26 and my first international show would be in my number one bucket list place. It's the Great Barrier Reef in Queensland, Australia. You guys, the Whitsundays are unreal. This view is amazing, and there were animals everywhere. You can tell by that little dance. I'm extremely ecstatic to see the kangaroos out my window, which is not a normal occurrence here in the States. The Cat's Eye Pool Club was the most divine place to rest and relax, and the Sundays team took incredible care of my band and I. If I could give this place 1, 2, 3 Michelin stars, I would, but we all know I'm not qualified to do so. So maybe we just adjust the hotel scoring system and give it a 6? What do you think? At this point, my heart is beating outside of my chest because I realize that it's time to start getting ready for these shows. So let's get upstairs and get into it. Chris loads up the golf cart with all of our backline and gear to get ready for the show while I run upstairs and put together a custom look I created from freshwater pearls. It's a little Finley signature to remind you of the ocean, and jumped back into the golf cart, got ready to go, and made our way down to the Palms, which was our stunning site venue for sound check. On the way over, I just couldn't stop thinking about how I had just written Summer Place in the winter and finished it in the winter, and yet here we are in summer. We pull up to the Palms and unload backline, get ready for sound check, and then witnessed a beautiful sunset with everybody there. Thank you to everybody that came up and said hello. I love sharing my music and my story with you, and fireworks to end the night just wasn't half bad. The next morning I woke up and got a little feisty on TikTok, then got ready for our Great Barrier Reef snorkeling trip. This is it. This is the one. This is the one experience I wanted to make happen, and Hamilton Island took such amazing care of making my dream come true. So thank you, Hamilton Island Air, for the lift. We boarded this helicopter and started flying over the Whitsundays. It takes about 2 to 2.5 nautical miles to get there, so anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes on this adventure. And I don't know if you know this, but there's this special place called Heart Reef where a section of the atoll and the reef is actually shaped exactly like a heart. It's one of the most stunning things to witness, and all these little birds love to, fly over to the pontoon and hang out. So we made our way over to the pontoon, got into stingray suits since it's stingray season, and proceeded to jump in the water and snorkel the reef for a good 2 hours, but it only felt like 5 minutes. I was kicking myself for not bringing a GoPro so that I could show you how vibrant the ocean life was under the water. And this was such a perfect opportunity, honestly once in a lifetime, for me to get to swim not only in this area of the world, but just to be out and among the sharks again and to face my fear of getting back in the water in the ocean depths. Many of you know my story as a survivor, so what an amazing experience to get to do this. And honestly, I will just have to come back and get that GoPro footage in a couple of months. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. As we touched back down from our flight, I just stood there in awe with the sunset living rent-free in my brain. I was trying to take a Jim and Pam mental picture to remember this forever. Hamilton Island, thank you guys again for hosting me, and I cannot wait to come back and play. As they say, until next time, Australia.